It's May 8th, and May 8th is a national holiday. This national holiday is called Eden Goes Watches His Old Videos Day. So I wanted to revisit some of my old Roblox animation videos and, just see how they are. Compare them to some of my newer animation videos. Now, I don't want to be talking for like a long time because I'm at this urge where if I talk too much now, I might start vomiting. Don't question it. Let me just play the first animation now.
There, sir. Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you?
Indeed, this was my first Roblox animation called Stupid People Who Work at Fast Food Restaurants. So the whole point of this video was just to show off like a person just trying to order some shit from McDonald's and then they just can't pay for it because they just spent their money on other shit. So yeah. Now for the first couple of these animations, I actually voice acted them. And yeah, that's it. For all my future animation videos, I just use text boxes because freaking the next animation I'm going to show you is just how Eden can't voice act properly because he can't voice act girls.
I would take 5 Big Macs, 72 Cokes.
I can't even remember if I was actually reading a script because 72 cokes, I guess, or was it supposed to be cheeseburgers? I have no idea, but I don't remember if I actually made scripts for all these. I mean, I think I do remember making scripts for all the other animations clearly, but don't remember if this was just either stuff from the top of my mind and then I just had last minute changes or thoughts. I don't even know. Uh, but it's just whatever.
And 14 French fries. And 12 Happy Meals. And I think that's it. I ran out of money because I spent it all on my Lamborghini, so I can't pay for the food now. Are you serious? Yes, sir. Then get out! Ah!
I 100% could have done a lot better with that scream right there with, the guy screaming, the McDonald's worker had a shotgun, and of course the dumbass who was ordering the food. And that, children, was Eden's first Roblox animation. Woohoo! Now the next two animations, I guess, were actually just about school, about a school test, but it didn't feature any of the Frosted characters. However, then I made an animation talking about school with the Frosted characters, and let me show you the animation on how Eden can totally voice act all of them. Or just just how I voice acted some of the characters.
Okay, class, tell me your dreams. To burn the school to the ground. Burn the school to the ground.
And that's a wrap, class. So now you know that Eden has to use the exact same voice for every single character because it's hard for him to change his voice or try to make a different voice to make him sound like a different person. However, there is a different voice actor in this video and they voice acted only one script.
Burn the school down. Okay, I know y'all hate school, but you must attend or you will be stupid. Guys, I don't know what I'm seeing right now, but I see someone very cute.
AKA my alt account, which is a former character because I didn't have any other characters that I could use for the classroom since I had to improvise and I had to use some random other characters that weren't a part of the Froster Wizards. However, I just wanted to let you guys know that this scene was not my idea. You can blame Fishy, it was all her idea because she wanted me to make it Luffy just simping a random bacon here for some reason. Or I don't know. I think there was more context to it, but I just cannot remember right now because this video was made back in August, and yeah, how am I supposed to remember everything?
What the hell? Are you simping for that bacon hair? Why, yes I am. You're weird. Shut up, I have my own right to do whatever I want.
I can agree. I could have talked a lot louder, but like I said, just like with the McDonald's animation, I don't remember if I made this video at night, but I do remember that the first couple of animations, I made them in like one day. I made the McDonald's one in one day, I made the school test in one day, part one, and the school test part two I made in one day. The cooking animation was made in one day. Pretty much most of them were made in one day, which is very cool, but it took like mostly the entire day to make for some reason. It took the entire day to make a 3-minute animation. That's crazy.
Okay?
Oh, part two of Eden trying to voice act a girl. I broke God's promise.
I don't know if I should ask him out or... Well, good luck with that. You're mine, bacon. Mine! What, me? Okay, class, let's get back to learning.
I don't know why I'm here, but I'm just watching YouTube. So, bye.
Now that voice was actually from an old friend of mine. His name is Sharky Nados. Um, so I don't really talk to him anymore. In fact, I actually don't talk to him anymore because I really can't get into contact with him anymore or whatever. Like, just something happened. He said something about his Discord account being banned, and apparently he was underage or something like that. He's depressed. I have no idea what's happening. I mean, by the time I was still talking to him and I was still his friend, I said, hey, or I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened first. But he decided just to voice act this one line for him since I didn't feel like doing it. And it did good. I mean, it sounded all right. Barely any background noise, which is good because I'm trying not to get any background noise when I'm voice acting all this, but okay. And you can notice that I was obviously reading a script for this one as well, so go ahead and make fun of me for that.
Wait, where did he go? Okay, forget this.
And that's a wrap. So those are the old animations. Now let me show you some of the animations where I actually started getting the characters to physically start walking. I'll probably show one video, then I'll show a couple of the animations from like the movie, and then I'll show you something else which is very epic. Oh, and all of glory, Eden started animating. So yeah, that was the first ever movement that I've actually made. You'll notice that it looks kind of poor. The arms don't move as much, the legs don't move as much, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But don't worry, there is another walking animation which I'm going to show you right now. Yep, that's when you tell that Eden has cooked his goose, and, well, that was the animation, the second walking animation. Walked a little too fast, the arms don't barely move, and then he even just stopped animating after a point, like, he just made Eden walk to one of the houses, and then he's just going back to frame by frame pictures. Yeah, that's how lazy and how sucky I was at animating back then.
Oh, 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 that really hurt. Oh, oh, oh god. Oh god, he really fucked you up.
And those were some animations from the movie. So the first one was just a little walking animation where, Eden was carrying Fish Girl because she was knocked out. If you watched the movie, you would pretty much understand everything. I don't feel like going over everything, but yeah. So he was walking, carrying her, unexpectedly tripped over a log, which I just put for, filler and stuff like that. But just so this movie has a bit of funny stuff. So yeah. Now also the nice thing you notice is that Eden also is just moving just a tiny bit, or like there's a little bit more animations playing in these scenes, like with Eden just cleaning himself and then moving his head, and that's all. Like these idle animations are just super boring. Like there needs to be more character movement instead of just literally just standing there. But yeah, the second one was just Eden just screaming and just running away for his life. It was barely animated anyway. And then the last one was just a death scene of Eden. So yeah, just a little movement right there. That's pretty cool. Now I got one more thing to show you guys. So this is how Eden actually had the budget, and the budget went up for him to make better animations. So if I ever do make more movies in the future, well, and maybe Roblox animations too, but preferably movies, this is how I want the animations to look like. Now within that 2-minute clip, you can obviously tell there's a big difference than all my other animations. There's actual physical movement. You can literally see the body parts like all moving and stuff like that. There's actual camera movement as well. There's transitions. This is just how Eden was just learning about his video editor and Roblox and animating, and how he was able to create a masterpiece. Now, this was actually just an idea of another movie I could make called The Infected Ones. So really, I wanted to make a movie based off them, but then I just ended up making a demonic story uh, as my first movie, because The Infected Ones were models I made back in November, and then they were super outdated because they couldn't be animated. I couldn't weld them or anything like that. So I literally had to remake all the infected models. And well, now I did. And they're new, they're updated, they can be welded, and then they can be properly animated. So one day in the future, I can probably make a little movie off them. But I also had another movie idea as well. But I don't want to talk about any of it yet because I just don't want to just I don't have motivation right now to continue making these, but probably in the future or something like that. But yeah, if I ever do, you'll see there's just gonna be just a bunch of awesome new stuff. Better idle animations, so that when a character is staying still, they'll actually just, sway a little bit. If they're talking, their head will move up and down a little bit with their arm. I got that idea from the Piggy Chapter 7 in the port map. There's going to be camera movements as well, and just a bunch of other cool things to make the movies and animations look fully animated, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I don't have anything else to say right now because I don't have anything else to say. So if you found this video interesting, thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching my cringy ass content. So yeah, give that big old thumbs up, or give this video a thumbs up or some shit like that, because whatever. But yeah, I was making this video and editing it at the exact same time. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. See ya.